Hello everyone, let's talk about a funder that a lot of UK charities don't understand properly, but absolutely should. The Bernard Sunley Foundation. They've been giving capital grants since 1960, and every year they support hundreds of community centres, village halls, youth projects, mental health charities, disability services, outdoor learning spaces, and even church buildings that benefit the wider community. If your organisation has a capital project, anything from a refurbishment to a new building to accessibility improvements, then this video is for you. Because today, I'm breaking down exactly what Bernard Sunley funds, what they don't fund, how much you can realistically get, and the mistakes that charities keep making in their applications. 1. What Bernard Sunley actually is. So let's start simple. Bernard Sunley Foundation is a capital-only funder. That means they only pay for physical things, bricks, materials, construction, repairs, improvements, refurbishments. They do not fund salaries. They do not fund programs. They do not fund running costs. They're all about helping charities improve the buildings and facilities that serve their community. 2. How much they fund. You can apply for small grants up to £5,000. Medium grants up to £20,000. Large grants of £25,000 and above. So you need a project that costs at least £10,000. And here's the important bit. Bernard Sunley is usually a contributor, not the main funder. Most of their grants cover around 10 to 20% of your total budget. So if your project costs £200,000, you might get £20,000. If your project is £30,000, maybe £3,000 to £5,000. If you're looking for someone to pay 50% of the project, this isn't the funder. 3. Who can apply? This fund is open to registered charities in England and Wales, CIOs, specialist schools, housing associations, scouts and guides, community benefit societies. They particularly welcome rural and isolated communities, but they support cities as well. 4. What they love to fund, the 4 categories. Let's break down their 4 themes in simple language. Community. This includes community centres, village halls, multi-use facilities, youth clubs, uniformed groups, scouts and guides, sports facilities, church buildings if improvements benefit the wider community. If the project helps families, seniors, youth, or brings people together, strong fit. Health. They support capital improvements for mental health charities, disability day centres, hospice spaces, cancer support facilities, sensory rooms, gardens and therapeutic outdoor spaces. If your charity supports people with health challenges, your chances are good. Social welfare. This includes organisations that work with homeless people, ex-offenders, veterans, domestic abuse survivors, addiction recovery, elderly people, social enterprises helping vulnerable groups. If your work tackles disadvantage or supports people rebuilding their lives, this fund fits perfectly. Education. They love projects that give children and young people practical learning experiences. Outdoor classrooms, adventure activities, countryside learning, arts and music spaces, special needs facilities. If you work with disadvantaged young people, this is a strong category. 5. What they do not fund. This is where many get rejected. Let me make this part crystal clear. Bernard Sunley does not fund salaries or running costs, rent or utilities, program costs, therapy or counseling sessions, IT equipment, furniture, AV systems, sports gear, musical instruments, vehicles, feasibility studies, building surveys, projects under £10,000, projects over £5 million, faith buildings with no community impact, newly formed charities with no accounts. This is why many applications fail, people simply ask for the wrong thing. 6. When to apply timeline. Applications are accepted all year, but decision timing depends on your grant size. Small grants, decided monthly. Medium and large grants, trustees meet in March, July and November. So, depending on when you apply, your result can take anywhere from 4 to 16 weeks. 7. What makes a strong application? Let me give you 5 quick tips. 1. Show community impact. Not just we need a new roof, but how the building improvement will benefit people. 2. Show that the project is well planned. Costed quotes. Surveys. Timeline. Clear need. 3. Show match funding. They want to see your fundraising from multiple sources. 4. Keep the application concise. They prefer clear, factual writing, no jargon. 5. Show long-term benefit. They like projects that will last many years and serve many people. If you follow these 5 principles, your application stands a much better chance. Final advice. If your organization needs a refurbished space, a new community facility, accessibility improvements, a safer, more modern building, Bernard Sunley is an excellent funder to approach. And if you want support preparing your application with budgets, need statements, or strategy, feel free to reach out to me. Visit thegrantmaven.com or email grantmaven03@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and best of luck with your project.